grab your popcorn, kick back and relax, because it is time for some more Karnage. In today's video, we have in store for you guys another video on the Foxtrot series. At the very present moment, I'm in this group. I think they're associated with Aussie Domination, I think. But whatever. They were doing like Foxtrot Stronghold Choke Point as a 10 man, right? And their strategies and walking paths are just really inefficient. So that actually has been annoying me a little bit. But with that aside, right? Looking at circuit board, and you can see I did get the win there. That is the statue stats. Before we jump into the actual attack, right? So, a pretty standard circuit board. So you got the rockets, the 6. Some of them are hit by the damage amp. You've got a mortar on the side, on the left. You've got the shock launcher on the right, in the same position as it always is. You've got the machine guns on the right side. And when we were doing the Foxtrot series, right, bullit was not out yet. So, all of our strategies were sort of without bullit. Right, so the whole idea was to get brick in. Brick sort of gets in some more damage, and it's all about getting your Zookas as many shots as you can within that time frame, and keeping them all alive. Right, that's the whole concept. So now that I had bullit, and I was sort of like, we tried this base so many times in so many different ways in the Foxtrot series without bullit, could never get the win. We got close a few times, but just could not get it. And I'm like, I had bullit, and I'm like, I'm sorry, it just seems easy. So, the plan, I was going to go in boosted, and I completely forgot to boost. So I was like, this is a really good opportunity to try to do this unboosted. So, we tried, and we succeeded very easily, in fact, if I might add. So, without further ado, let's put this to half times. See the ice statue. So 63 for damage, 169 for health. So how the health works in this... Whoa. So how the health works in this is the core has 200,000, I believe, as a base health. I'll check that after this, but I'm pretty sure it's 200,000 base health plus whatever it is in as like this ice amount. That's how you get the total amount, and then you get the shields on top of that, which of course, you know, then you can work that out from there. So yeah, that's how we work it out. So, 2 artillery shells, 4 artillery shells, 5 artillery shells, 6 artillery shells. So this brought me down to about 63 GBE at this point, I do believe. This rocket scared the crap out of me. Look at that. Those critters were barely in the range of that rocket. Come on. So I shit myself when that happened, because I thought I was dead. I'm like, I know that these shields are out of range of the rocket, because I've done this hit a few times, so I know this. But like, just seeing that rocket start firing away, I'm like, I'm dead. I'm fucked. I'm screwed. It's over. Because I went in unboosted, so I'm like, I don't have the GBE, my dudes. I don't have it. And I know how many times I'd failed thinking this was going to be a really easy base to solo unboosted. So I was like, I was not taking anything for granted. So, 4 times, because this did take a while, dudes. I think I was down to like 2 minutes or something when this started. Look at this. So, this one goes down. Then the critters spread out. Watch what happens. In the range of the rocket. Look at that. They kept firing even when the critters in its range were dead. Fired at critters that were at the corner. I had 3 left. When I seen that it kept firing after the ones that were in its range were dead, and continued to fire it like critters that were well past its range, I was so scared. I legitimately thought my attack was over because I would have had to drop another critter box to take out that bullshit. And I was really concerned. So, dropping my Zookas. Didn't even worry about dealing with the mines, honestly, because, I mean, I just didn't have the GBE at this point to deal with it. So, that's the range of the rockets. So, I double smoked on the landing, not taking anything for chance, because honestly, I was still really worried I was going to fail. Everything spreads at the point of the smoke, and I'm really worried that something was going to peak, and I was going to lose. And look at how everything that starts firing at my Zookas. Oh, lucky I taunted. I taunted just to be on the safe side, honestly, but now everything's locked in on bullit. I don't even need to fire off another one. I just had to keep these machine guns shocked. And you can see I had another shock, GBE for another shock, and I had enough GBE for another, what's it called? Another taunt. So, if I wanted to, I could have taken down a lot more of that core without really being affected by anything else. So, I just like that with bullit, there's so much more potential now for, like, unboosted hits, and just getting bases unboosted, that now Foxtrot bases just seem a lot easier. To be perfectly honest, I would like to see ribbon cable and low point done unboosted now, because I don't know whether I'm willing to put the time in now to try to get those bases to spawn, do the hits over and over again until I get the right tactic. But I just like that this is now a possibility, you know what I mean? Because now that we have bullit, there's just so much more potential for hits that we couldn't do before. And I mean, bullet's a game changer. It is. Like, for those that were around when I was posting that series up, like, on a weekly, like, you guys seen the struggle, like, you guys seen the fails as well, because I was showing, like, every operation. Like, we had a, like, good attack every operation pretty much. So I think maybe there was one operation that we had, like, all fails, and that was just because, like, there was no bases that spawned that we needed, so we were just messing about trying to find new strategies and more efficient paths and stuff like that. So yeah, so it was really just messing about. But you guys seen, like, even without the attacks I didn't show, like, you guys seen the fails that were there. And while some of them were messing about, like, all the ones on low point, all the ones on circuit board, and ribbon cable, like, they were all serious attempts at strategies that we just kept changing, trying to find something that would work, and never would. So the fact that I've now got a solo on circuit board, even if it's the low force point version, amazing. So maybe you'll keep seeing more videos in this series. I really don't know, because footage for it just continuously keeps falling in my lap for some reason. And I know this is a 10-man technically, but they say that everything scales the same anyway. I mean, I'm not entirely convinced of that, but I mean, regardless, I'm still really impressed by this. So if you guys liked the video, smack the thumbs up button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.